Wooly, where'd you start to pick the bones out of that? On the face of it, from the outside, it's a thumping, but that doesn't quite tell the full story.
No, I think first 45 minutes we didn't really do much wrong, and we went in half time 2-0 down. One set piece should have been a foul. Bella gets fouled off the ball and his man scores, and then the second one a penalty. And other than that, I felt that we was a team on the front foot, causing them a lot of problems. It was that little bit of quality in the final third, I think, was the difference on the night, because chances created, we had just as many, if not more. But they were just a little bit more clinical than us.
And you could see that the momentum we'd built up in these first few weeks of the season carried us through at 3 and even 4-0 down. The belief was still out there, not just on the pitch, but in the stands as well. Yeah,
in the stands, that the fans have to say thank you, because they didn't stop cheering and got behind the team. Fulham scored, and then they was singing their hearts out still. And I have to say credit to the players, because they could have easily have 3-0 just fell apart, but they didn't. They kept going and going and going, and we kept creating chance after chance, and it could have been a crazy 4-4 this game, I think. But yeah, there's a lot of positives to take from tonight.
You know that Fulham are going to create chances, but we had the best defensive record in the division heading into tonight. How do you look at those 4 goals conceded?
I think the first one is a set piece that should have been cancelled out. The second one, obviously, a penalty. The third one was just good play from Fulham, and you expect that from a top side. With the amount of money they've spent on players, they're going to open you up on occasions, and they've done that to us. But the fourth one was a mistake. So yeah, I don't think we've done much wrong. I can't stand there and say, oh, we was horrendous and this was bad and that was bad. It wasn't. Their third goal, they had some good play, and they're going to do that. And the fourth one, we made a mistake. They're human beings. So most important thing is that we learn from that, and we take it the right way, the positive way, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it and in as much positivity out of that as I possibly can, because we moved the ball well, we created a lot of chances, and we didn't do too bad defensively. So yeah, it's a long way to go. Like I keep saying, these are one of them nights that you're scratching your head, but I fancied us before the game, and just going home a little bit disappointed.
It was a good response to going from behind. You've put crosses in all night, both the first half and the second. You've asked questions of that Fulham backline. It just wouldn't quite drop for us this evening.
No, I just want to fall in our path. And Gardner come off the bench at the post or the bar, whichever it was, and the keeper made some great saves and just didn't balance into the area where the rest of the players were. So yeah, it was just one of them nights. I was standing on the side thinking, do you know, it's just one of them that we're never ever going to score. We can be out here for as long as we want, and we're not going to score no goals. But fortunately, Troy got his first one, which is a good positive to take from tonight.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, what is the reaction of the players in that dressing room?
Obviously disappointment, because we've just lost the game. But they're not silly. They recognise that they've played well tonight. Large portions of the game we played really well. Even 3-0 down, still getting brave, trying to get on the ball, trying to do the right things. So they're disappointed, but they're not silly. They've got an opportunity to put it right on Saturday and put this one to bed now. That's it, you're done. You can't change the result. But what you can do is get yourself ready for Saturday and try and win 3 points away, which is going to be tough at Peterborough.
Often when you've lost a game by a 3-goal margin, 4-1, people are looking at, okay, they have to react next time around, but of course you want to go and get a good result on Saturday, but it doesn't feel like you need to pick the lads up after tonight. It's a bit of a bizarre one.
Yeah, I said to him, if you play like the way you did tonight, then you've got a good chance of winning the game. Like if you look at Fulham, went away to Blackpool the weekend, had 17 chances, and it just wasn't their day, I'm guessing. Well, guess what? We've just done the same. We had 17 to their 15. So, and that's against a top side. Everyone's top tipping to go in the top 2. So if we can do that again on the weekend, then that might be us that might score more than 1 or 2. So, but we've just got to keep trying to do the right things, and that's what they're doing. Like, I can't fault them.
Very finally, Chuks comes on, as you say. Troy Deeney gets his goal. There's some real players that you can look now onto the bench, throw onto the pitch, and they're going to be an absolute handful for sides this season.
Yeah, that's his natural position, Chucks. He was a 10.
Yeah.
Chongi, got to look after Chongi a bit, you know. He's a young lad and stepping up to this intensity, and Wednesday, Saturdays is tough. But Chucks, I know he can come on and produce. And again, I think the crowd and the players would have seen a different side of him playing in that role today, and he can link the ball and get into the box and cause problems. And obviously Troy came on, made an impact, got his goal. So yeah, that's all the strikers now have scored. So that's really pleasing.
Thanks as always, Lee.
Cheers, thank you.